This is personally one of my favorite technologies, and I'm always surprised that teachers don't know many of the features that exist. It is incredible what Padlet has to offer. And in this video, I'm going to show you one of the AI features that I find really interesting because it can generate reading material, listening material for students, and is ideal if they're going to do a presentation, a group project, record some audio, do a writing activity. I'm going to use the free tool. Let's get started, and we're going to focus on AI custom boards. So I'm clicking on make, and I'm going to choose this one here. And all I'm going to do is write in here some details about the type of board that I want. And a custom board is kind of a place where students go to access information. You can generate custom boards on nearly any topic. It could be, for example, the history of the Vietnam War. It could be, for example, the history of the formation of the United Nations. It could be the history of the #1 records of the Beatles. It could be something right up to date, history of all the records released by Taylor Swift, for example. It could be literally anything, and it could be video, it could be text, it could be pictures. You can ask for a custom board and explain what you want. So I've got one here. Can you make a custom board of the biggest selling records of Dua Lipa, who's a very well-known artist? Can you provide me with information about each record? For example, when was it released? How successful it was? Can you provide a link to the songs on YouTube? So I'm looking for something with some text and some songs, and it's going to be kind of like an information board. And I'm just going to click on create. The result is we get a mixture of text and videos that students could watch. So this is like kind of information that they can access, and we get here some of her previous releases, and again with text about every one. And then also here we get some of her more recent releases, and again information about those particular songs. And it's right up to date because we've got this track here from literally just a year ago. So this is the sort of thing that we can generate. Let's just take one more example, so again you can see how powerful this whole idea is. I'm using the free tool, though I must admit I'm seriously thinking of now moving over to the paid tool because it is so good. And so I can make up to 3 Padlets for free, and then afterwards I would need to delete a Padlet. So if I need to make room, I can just click on move to trash, and now it would give me 2 Padlets. So I'm going to click on make again, and again I'm going to click on this custom board. And what I want to ask for this time is something completely different. In this example, I've said, can you make a custom board that provides information about some of the alternative energy sources like wind, solar, hydrogen, etc. ? I would like a short text with pictures, and also I'd like a section of useful videos to watch. So again, I'm generating some content that my students can work with, and they can then do some research around the topic, and then perhaps write something or record something. Now they could even do those recordings or those writings in Padlet. Let's see what's generated. And you can see this is superb. Wind energy, solar power, hydrogen power, educational videos. So we've got all these sections with the content that our students could access. And then they could perhaps do an activity based around this content. For example, they could prepare a presentation, or they could, for example, write a piece on what they think is the best form of energy for the future, etc. The whole idea of these custom boards is to generate a kind of information site where students can access content. Now, it would be even possible for the students to then afterwards perhaps record their answers. So they could click on here and they could write in their subject, or for example, I could say Russell, and then I could, if I wanted to, click on record audio. And that would also be a possibility. So this could be a very easy way that once the students have accessed the information, they could then record their answer to a question that you set them, etc. Really impressive, and it's just one of many additions in Padlet. If you want more free videos on how to use technology in language teaching, please come over to teachertrainingvideos.com There's loads of content, including a special section of AI videos. If you really want to follow my work, sign up to the newsletter. If you sign up to the newsletter, at the moment there is a free 14-part video course in how to use technology in language teaching, where I focus on most of the best free tools that are available. There are no tricks, and you get sent one video every 3 or 4 days.